Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew, the Investor Davis, and obviously, I love talking about comics, pop culture, cards. I'm a huge card collector. I play in a lot of baseball cards. I play in some other weird stuff too. I'm a big Zenoscope card collector as well, which is a comic company, and a bunch of weird stuff. I buy, sell, collect, trade, all sorts of fun stuff in that nature. And obviously, I got another unboxing today for everybody. Just came in today. But what makes this one interesting is the box it came in. So obviously it's WWE. The set is a beautiful set. It's Topps Finest 2021. And just by nature, Topps Finest is like Topps Chrome, where it's just a beautiful set. It's a beautiful job. It's got some shine to it. I'm going to show the cards. Obviously, I love this set. I would love it. I don't know if a Topps 2022 came out with the WWE yet. I haven't seen one. If it did, I'm missing it. But pretty much this box, as I'm showing it, and maybe I'm not doing a great, that's a better example of how this box came. Obviously, you can see right there. You can see right here how all this came. And the box is almost falling apart. So that's what makes this unboxing rather interesting, is we're going to find out how bad this is. Obviously, you can see right here, that's pretty rough. And so we're going to see how bad this stuff is. So there should be 7 packs in here. Obviously, it could very well be that the box is damaged and it's not an issue with it, but I could already tell that there's some crinkling. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obviously we have our 7 packs here. I don't even know if the box was opened. It was a little weird too with the actual cellophane around it, because it should have been tighter and it was loose, but the box was dented. So I don't really know how that all plays out, but we're going to open it and see what we got. Hopefully for the best, this stuff isn't damaged. But whenever you get a box like this, I mean, it came in, I'm just getting this right here. I mean, it came in a box like this. So that wasn't the issue. It's a very weird circumstance, but we could be talking about a moot point here, but it's always concerning whenever a box gets damaged. But I don't care if the cards are okay. But anyway, I'm going to just pull this up. So there should be some cool stuff in here. Obviously, for those who are interested, the set is that there are 7 packs in the blaster box and 4 cards per pack. So obviously, we got him right here, this guy. So that's cool. We got Akira Tokazawa. Not trying to throw anything at this. It's just a regular card. The card's okay. We have Randy Orton Legacy. So that's cool. This is a cool card right here. Obviously, you got to love Randy Orton. This is one of those ones that's a little bit rarer. They actually give you the odds, but I'm not going to bore everybody with that at the moment. So we got the Randy Orton Legacy with Jake the Snake on that. So that's cool. And then we got Mace and his rookie card on Raw. So that's cool right there. So pretty cool so far. Obviously, I love Randy Orton. I love those cards. I think there's like an Alexa Bliss, Trish Stratus one as well out there, and there's a few others. So obviously that's a cool one right there. We got my girl Tegan Knox, super cool. I actually got to interview Tegan Knox when she was Nixon Noel, actually on this channel. If you go down below while you're watching this, you can actually catch that interview. It's only audio only because I wasn't doing video stuff at that point, but that's cool. So obviously we got one woman right there. We got Toni Storm right here as well. So that's cool. Obviously AEW, very cool. Toni Storm, obviously on SmackDown. We then have Candice LeRae. This is cool right here. What's cool about this one is that it's actually a refractor. So you can see that it actually says refractor in the back. So I have another Candice LeRae that's actually an X Factor from this same set too. So that's a nice find right there. And then I got me some Sheamus right here too. And I think that every 3 or 4 packs has refractors in it. So those are cool. And what I like about this set in particular is the refractors are actually noted on them. Unlike a Topps Chrome refractor, is actually not noted on them. And so it's a little bit annoying when you're trying to find something that's not noted. So that's something that I really like about Topps Finest, is that they actually inform me of, what's going on. So that's cool right there. So Obviously, I got an Austin Theory right here. I actually have this card in a refractor. Obviously, this is his NXT card, so that's cool, and I like that one. I have Raquel Gonzalez. I think this actually I have another one of, so that's cool right there. I think I have Zach Gibson in a refractor as well, so that's nice right there. And I then also just pulled a Bailey, but what I don't like is that you could see that the card is somewhat bent, and this is what I was a little concerned about. I'm hoping that if I put it into a sleeve and I just leave it alone, it'll be fine. But obviously, it's Bailey. It's really cool. You gotta love Bailey, and it's a cool card. But that's what I was a little concerned about with all of this stuff, and so a little bit, concerning, but nothing I can do about it. But so far, I mean, we pulled a refractor, we pulled, the Randy Orton Legacy with Jake the Snake, pretty cool stuff right there. And hopefully, we're gonna pull some cool stuff and some other stuff. Obviously, we got a T-bar. This is Dominic Dijak, I want to say, or Donovan Dijak, from the Indies. Very cool wrestler. The guy can do a lot. It's his rookie card. It's just a base normal card right there. We got Osmos, his rookie card. So that's cool right there. Obviously, guy's pretty cool. He had a great one with AJ Styles. We got, an X Factor. So this is the X Factor stuff you can see right there. So that's cool. We got a John Morrison right there. John Morrison is absolutely fantastic. Great card, cool card. Gotta love him. And then we got some Kevin Owens right here. And it's just Kevin Owens, but again, just a base card. So so far we got one refractor, one legacy, and one John Morrison X Factor. So pretty cool. Out of 3 packs, we got some cool cards. And obviously, I mean, I just like this stuff, and I would say for the most part, a lot of this stuff is really good despite the box. So that's something to keep in mind too, is that sometimes that happens. Obviously we got a Mandy Rose right here, so that's cool. Gotta love Mandy. I actually have a duplicate of this card, so that's cool. But she is absolutely fantastic. This is her Raw thing before she became really good in NXT. We got Jinder Mahal, so that's cool right there. Gotta love Jinder Mahal. That's cool. And then we got a Commander Aziz, I want to say. This is actually a refractor. So you really can't tell on this one a little bit, but it says refractor on the back. So that's cool. And refractors are cool. So we've actually pulled in now, 2 refractors, the X Factor, and the Legacy card. And then we got a classic Shinsuke Nakamura. I actually just pulled in went on eBay and bought a Shinsuke Nakamura authenticated autograph card from this set of out of a 99. It's a very cool card. It wasn't that expensive. I paid, I think, like $12 with shipping for it. So not an expensive card, but again, we pulled two refractors, one X Factor, and a Legacy card, and a bunch of just cool wrestlers. Honestly, there's a bunch of great wrestlers, a lot of cool people. Again, this set just by itself, without any, positioning, is just a beautiful set. And so that's what I really like about this set in particular versus the traditional, top set. So yeah, but we got Bobby Lashley right here, so that's cool. We got Shayna Baszler. Gotta love Shayna. We got a cool card right here coming up. Got a cool card coming up. We have this card right here, guys. It's a little thicker. I don't know if it's 2 in it, but it's 14 out of 150 Osmos or Osmos. These are cool. These are just they tell you the limitation on this. I actually don't know the odds, but there's only 150 of these cards. Obviously, I think it's what is known as a blue refractor. Obviously, it's his rookie card. It's just a cool card. It's a nice card, and that's kind of what I like to look for. Obviously, I want it with a guy like John Cena, a Randy Orton, a John Morrison, a Miz. Obviously, when you're looking for value in those types of cards, they have value. So that card is 10, $12 maybe on a good day. This is Cameron Grimes. Just basic card here. So a card like this, it depends. It does have value because it's limited and it's a blue refractor and somebody's going to want it. and it is going to fetch more money. But a lot of times these cards don't get a lot of money because I hate to say it, but it depends on who the wrestler is. If this was a John Cena, 14 out of 150, it'd be going all day. And I'm not saying Osmos isn't a good wrestler. That's not what I'm referring to. But if you had a Randy Orton, obviously that Randy Orton is going to carry more weight just because of what Randy Orton has done and who Randy Orton is. But it's not a bad card either. But does that make sense? It's kind of like with baseball cards, is what I'm getting at. If a certain player has a certain pedigree to them, they're going to fetch more money than a player who doesn't. Or, a rookie card might get more money if that's the next big thing. So that's something just to keep in mind. But again, I'm not unhappy with it. It's a cool card. It's actually a really cool card, and I like it, and I'm happy that I got it. So we have 2 refractors, and then we have those 3 out of 7 packs. So it's pretty good. We got a Rey Mysterio right here. Oh, that's cool. This is actually a really good pack. It's a good pack. It's coming up. So we got a Paul Heyman X Factor. You could see. So that's a really good pack right there. So, and then what we got is we got Greatness, which is one of those cool cards too. It's kind of got a little bit of a refractor element to it, but it's Uncrowned Greatness, Jerry the King Lawler. These are for people who have been competing, who I don't think ever won the WWE Championship. So this is cool right here. So that's awesome. And then we just have Johnny Gargano, who's a great wrestler. So that's actually not a bad set. So just to reiterate, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had 2 refractors out of 7 packs. So out of 28 cards, 7 out of 28 were special. Again, these are just the 5 that I pulled out. Refractors are sort of cool base cards. So we got the Randy Orton with Jake the Snake. Very cool. So very cool history. Then we got Greatness right here, Uncrowned Greatness, which is in sort of the same vein. A different set, but similar vein. So we got those 2 right there. And then we got a Paul Heyman X Factor card, which is awesome. And then we got a John Morrison X Factor card right here. And then we got an Osmos 14 out of 150. Really cool card. Fun card. Pretty sweet to see. And then we got 2 refractors. So I think it's a pretty good set. The whole thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, I spent about $17 with free shipping. 17, 18 bucks. I can't remember the exact number. But for $18, picking up 28 cards, yes, 28 cards, 7 packs, and to pull out some of this stuff, I mean, I think that if I really wanted to, I could list this stuff up right now. And given that I paid so little, I probably can get my money back or even get a few dollars over just based on these, 5 cards right here. I'm going to try to do this without dropping it. Hand's a little awkward. But I think that I can get my money back relatively easy because, an X Factor card, I probably could sell the John Morrison and the Paul Heyman for $3-4 a piece on a good day. I think I can sell this Randy Orton for maybe $6. So if I could sell the 2 factors for $8 both, the Randy Orton for $6, that brings us up to 14. And then I think I could sell the Jerry the King Lawler card for maybe $5. So that brings us up to 19. And then the Osmos, if I could get 10 for it, that's $29. eBay takes 13% out, which will be a pain in the ass. But yeah, and then I know the Mandy Rose goes for $1.50 to $2. The Taking Knox goes around that price range. And so I have duplicates of both of those cards. So obviously, if you factor in all the cards and what I have duplicates of and what I don't, I can easily make my money back. It might take a few months, but people want to complete this set because this set is just a beautiful set. And so that's something to keep in the back of your head is that if you get in on this set at a very cheap rate, then you're going to do just fine on it if you're going to piece it out. If you're just like me, but I don't know if I'm going to piece it out. But that's the thing, too, is that when you card collect, you have to also understand that you're collecting for sometimes yourself, but you're also saying, look, if I open up 300 packs, I'm going to get duplicates. And so if you can sell the duplicates and then it helps to further the hobby or reduce your costs, then you're in a very interesting position. And so that's what I'm going to be doing with some of these cards. When I compare all of them, is I'm going to sell my duplicates, which will then further the hobby more so than use it as an investment. Or, sometimes I'll buy an entire set and the goal is to piece out the set. And then sometimes what happens in card collecting, it's happened with my Zenoscope set in particular. And unfortunately, I just did not unbox that live, and I should have. But what's happened with that set is I have duplicates, and some of those cards go for 12, $15, but a pack only costs 10. And so you get 2, 3 duplicates of a card. All of a sudden, you sell 4 or 5 cards and you spend $80, and then you're pulling in 100. You actually have a surplus. And so, but it's hard to find those sets because they're not publicly traded the same way that this Topps Finest set is. But that's something just to keep in the back of your head. But again, this is a whole different thing. And at some point, this will move off of this YouTube channel. And I will talk extensively about asset management and card collecting. But I appreciate everybody who sees this. I appreciate everybody who's watching this. I actually have some cool stuff coming. I have a 1991 Desert Storm pack to unbox. I have some baseball stuff that's coming. I actually just bought, I'll tell everybody what I actually just bought. So I have a holiday mega box coming. Super cool. Things sold out 15 minutes. Very cool. I also have a Steve Aoki. I want to say Akoi. I believe it's how it's spelled. I have that coming, and I have 2 packs of those coming. So that'll be fun. Probably late December, early January, I have a stadium pack coming. So that'll be fun to talk about. And then I just have some random other stuff coming in all the time. Not to mention that I'm always looking for weird card sets. I am not opposed to doing another bench warmer set either, because I love talking about this stuff and I find this stuff to be so fascinating. And so that's what I got going on. And if you want me to unbox a particular card set or pick up a blaster box or a hobby box or something, let me know, because I want to give you guys, my audience, what you are looking for in cards. And so if you have an indie card set and it's readily available and it's not ultra expensive, more than happy to buy it and unbox it, talk about it. And hey, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to join me as well. But I appreciate everybody who has seen this, checks it out, and thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of this stuff because, well, it's a lot of fun. So I'll catch everybody on the next one.